Dhien is one of the female heroes of the Indonesian state. She fought for Indonesia's independence from colonialism. The Aceh War, which is reportedly recorded as one of the biggest and longest war ever experienced by the Dutch. But the warlord who had to do experience a sad story and the end of his life. He kept himself a secret until his death. No one knows who really is. Even his tomb was lost for more than half a century. Dhien was awarded Nation's Hero in May 2, 1964 by President Sukarno. She was one of the first women warriors recorded in Indonesian history. Her persistence and unbroken spirit set the ground for her own people, citizens of Aceh, to fight back colonialism. A beautiful and intelligent little girl named Dhien was born to an Acehnese noble family. Born in 1848, the village of Lampadang Pekanbadak in the Six Mukim region Aceh Besar. His father was Ule Balang named Tengku Nantastia, who was a Minang immigrant who came from West Sumatra to Aceh around the 18th century when the Aceh Sultanate was ruled by Sultan Jamalul Badrul Munir. She was raised in an environment that holds strict religious traditions that made the girl Dhien a smart and religious girl at the age of 11. She was then married by her parents to Tengku Ibrahim Lamga, who was the son of Tekupo. Since Aceh was invaded by the Dutch colonialism, her husband, Ibrahim Lamga, fought in the front line to defend their homeland while she boosted the spirit of the army from behind. Unfortunately, in June the 29th, 1878, Ibrahim Lamga was killed in Gletarum, which made Dhien furious and vowed to destroy Dutch no matter what it looked. She initiated her vow of revenge by marrying her cousin Tengku Umar, a warrior in Aceh. From that moment on, she actively involved in the front line. Tengku Umar was shot to death in a battle in Labuh in February 11, 1899. Grieving for only a short time, she decided to continue her struggle with the guerrillas. Dhien was the commander-in-chief. She controlled the attack inside the jungle for 16 years. The attacks were successful. The Dutch lost many men, and they harangued the Dutch. Therefore, Dhien was their first target. Unfortunately, she was never captured until she was an old woman with blue eyes and a cute lumbago. Her location was reported out of compassion of her condition by Panglaut, one of her men. However, her persistent in struggle again. The Dutch invasion was not diminished. From inside her prison, she continued to communicate her mission, which disturbed the Dutch, and as a result, she was exiled to Sumedang, West Java. Even in her exile, she was not idle. She taught Al-Quran to the people in a surrounding community. She died on November 8, 1908. However, her struggle and spirit of freedom live on. Dhien was a pioneer in feminism in the early 19th century of Indonesia's history. She was a female leader among males, which at that time was prohibited by her religions, but she showed an outstanding quality of a leader, so her men obeyed her commands. Her persistence is greatly admired up to now. Once she set her eyes on taking back her homeland. She knew that her men were outnumbered, but she used her logical strategy to fight the Dutch, even with old age, blurry eyes, and acute lumbago. She fought until her last breath. She was also a true feminist. Even though the word feminist was not acknowledged at her time, she showed herself as a true feminist by breaking through a barrier of segregation of men and women. Women's social status were considered lower than men, who were placed among the walls with limited access. Dhien proved that women give change called women's work.